Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button, get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County in Ontario themed city. And make sure to hit the like button too. The like button helps the channel a lot. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you liked last episode where we expanded some transit options in the city and added in extra transit into the airport, which is much needed, and I think it turned out pretty darn well. So I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm pleased with how it is gonna kind of play out. But in today's episode, we are gonna change gears pretty much entirely, and we're gonna focus on improving the garbage collection in our city because it's a bit behind what it probably should be, to be honest. So that is what we are going to start off today's video with. Well, that's gonna be like the main part of today's video, but we actually have a couple things to start off today's video. And the first thing I want to mention is if you want to download the map that we're playing the city on, you can find it in the Steam Workshop now. I think it's been in the description pretty much all week, and probably some pinned comments or something if I remembered. But I've kind of forgotten to mention that this week. So if you want to download the map, feel free, go ahead. There are some funky things with the map because if you recall, if you have been following the series since the beginning, I hastily made this map to accommodate an issue with the previous map that we were doing, so I needed to start a new city really quickly. So there's a couple things, especially with water, that you might need to work with, so good luck with that. But another thing we wanted to mention, or I wanted to add in, is something that I've been waiting to do for a little while, and I've just forgotten. But David left a fantastic name suggestion for a street, and I was like, that's too good of a name suggestion for the street, or for just the street. So we are going to change the name of the airport to William Shatner International Airport. Fantastic. And then we're going to have the domestic terminal, the Keanu Reeves domestic airport. So there we go. The airports now have some good names. So thank you very much for those suggestions, and I hope you're liking the airport build. Some of these buildings are a bit tall, but I kind of like how it's turning out. None of them are directly in flight paths, so hopefully there's no issue there. But if we have time in today's episode, we'll come back to this. But I just want to change pace because we've been doing a lot of airport stuff recently, and we need to do something that's really important for the city. I'm also going to be playing most of this today's video on pause, mainly because I don't want to mess up with anything with the garbage and the city. But we've been losing people, and then gaining people, and losing people, and I think a lot of that has to do with the super high residential demand. So I want to kind of wait a little bit till the end of the episode before we start simming again and getting more people in, because there's a couple places that I think we could use some more people in. Kind of eyeing here for a residential expansion, but I think I'm going to save that for a deliberate build later on because I want to do something with the subway line here. So I think what we'll do is we'll just look in building into the Holly district, but also back out in Strathcona we could use some more development. But we're going to start out over here in the cargo service airport section, and we're going to build a bit of a road in here because we're going to get some unique factories down in here. Probably not today, but another day, relatively soon, but next week I guess. So what we're going to do though is we're going to bring this out straight to about there. And what is this? This is just a highway. I think what we'll do is we'll make this a connection. It's just a basic highway. Yeah, I think we'll just kind of drag it in, so we'll do something like that. And I wasn't really planning on doing this, but that's okay. And then we're just going to get pretty simple. Let's turn bending off and anarchy on. There we go. And just a simple little connection in. Oh, that's not the right road. Just like that. And then we'll have another slip lane coming from over here. And then we'll just readjust some things. This is Highway 17. Okay, I can't remember if I named this one or not. Alrighty, let's grab the node controller, square that node, slope it 2 just in case. Alright, so then I think what we need to do is upgrade these ones. So it's just a pretty simple, basic interchange. And I don't think that one needs to be changed, because this one is dedicated left. Okay, this will work. So we'll just do that, and then right here, this is going to be straight on. This will turn here, this will turn here. So what we've done is we've pretty much just given everyone their own kind of lane, and it should work. It's not ideal, but like I like doing, I just just get the basics connection in, and then later on, when we're back out this area, we'll redo this to actually fit the needs of the city. But I wonder if anyone's going to be using it right away. Oh, looks like this guy will. Huh. Alrighty. Well, we are going to now grab that road again, and right about here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Oh. Gonna get another road right through. And should I really go that far down? Maybe not. I'll call a bit of a mulligan on that one. And then what we'll do is, probably remove some of these trees, because we're just gonna destroy them anyways. Let's get another nice little toll booth going through here. Make sure we're not in a flight path. Okay, we're good. That's not a toll booth. That's not a toll booth. This is a toll booth. There we go. Let's just try to straighten it out. And pretty much what this is it's just security. Alrighty, so let's then grab an industrial road. Yeah, that'll work. Bring it to about here. And I think what we'll do is we'll get a road down in here like that. I'll bring this all the way down. Okay, so we are going to now pause the game now, because we're going to start messing around with a bunch of garbage. We're going to get, literally, let's get the complex on this side. Just want to make sure we're not getting too close to anything. Yeah, we might need to rework that though later on. I guess not. It's pretty good interchange. Okay, we'll place this down over here. And then we'll go back to the garbage, Steven. Then we're going to get some landfills. Yeah, I'm trying to make this like look like a bit of a municipal dump. So you can come in here, if you have, say you've been doing like home renos or something, and you have some trash bags that you can't leave at your curb, we'll have them over here. Let's actually just scooch it over out here, and let's get this recycling plant over here, right in between it. And I think we'll be able to just get some trees in here. I don't think they'll die because of a mod that I have, so that's pretty lucky. We'll throw another one down in here. And I think that'll probably be where this road ends. Alrighty, so then we got the waste processing complex. So we only have one right now, and it's kind of in a bad spot, which is why I'm thinking about, I've been thinking about redoing this this week. Should I just connect these here? Might as well. It's not going to stay, don't worry. Okay, it'll be fine. But there's been, I don't really show this on camera, but there's been tons of trash backups. So that's what I've been kind of waiting for. It's just to kind of have an episode where we can focus on this stuff. Just gonna make it look like it's the same building, maybe. It's pretty good. Then we'll just drag this out ever so slightly. And let's just check where the spawn points are. Okay. And we'll drag this one in too. And then let's try this one. So I'm just dragging them into the gates. So we have the entrance right here, so this will help split the emerging traffic in. And then right here, I should really set these ones as permanent. So apply to all buildings of this type. There we go. So that should be fine. And then we'll check this one as well. All right. So just to kind of hide that, we'll do that. And then right through here too. So we got a bit of a waste processing complex. There's more we can do to this area, but I think for the sake of time, I think I'm going to leave it for now. And it's got its own little facility. Maybe we'll get a parking lot. How about we use our small little asset right here, and this is going to be for, oh nice, it actually fits over here. Say you need to park your car to get your trash out if you're coming here for like a public service dump. And then over this way we'll get a bit more of a larger waste, or larger parking lot. Holy cow, my brain. Okay, so we'll just do that. That should be fine. These nodes are pretty close together, so I think just to make sure that we don't mess anything up, I'm just going to kind of give some priority signs and just tell everyone to go through. I don't think we'll need crosswalks over here because there's one over this way, though it does help the look a little bit. But then they'll just be able to go through that, because honestly, people don't really use the parking lots. And we'll go with this one, and we'll bring it right down to the end. Just like that. There we go. And we'll get some electric vehicle parking, and we've got motorcycle parking right there. Oh. Oh no. Oh gosh, this darn thing, eh? So let's take off buildings and nodes. Let's see if we can get it now. Oh, I guess it's a segment. No, unless... Oh, sorry, I guess I should be using that. Oh my god, what did I do? I really hope I didn't have anything selected. Holy moly. Okay, well, that's embarrassing. Let's just rebuild that really quickly. Okay, there we go. Connect up. And then we'll grab this. Okay, and we'll grab the node. This time I won't make that same mistake, and then we'll be able to actually get it right on the second time, I guess. Okay, so let's grab that, and we'll just need to do this, really. Need to make these ones go through, and I'll leave the crosswalks this time because it does actually help the look of everything. Okay, we're just looking over there. Perfect. And there we go. So, bada bing, bada boom. And we'll get those electric vehicles over here. We've got the electric motorcycle parking. We'll do Control X, and that should unlock it. There we go. And get a couple handicap parking spots. That's a lot, but that's okay. Not too picky about these things. There we go. We'll back away really quickly and get out of here. Okay. So we need some water out this way. That'll be good to remember. And we'll bring it right down here and then right through the middle there. And that should be fine, but I'll give it its own little spur line. Okay, so now with that in mind, that should be good for the east side of the city. So we're going to hop on the 401 and we're going to drive all the way through the city. And we're going to look at getting another one out over here. So our only other garbage processing facility is right out this way. And it's just not in the best spot. It clogs up with traffic from the ore industry area. And when we built it here, we said it was going to be temporary anyways. So let's just look at the topography really quickly. We're going to get a cargo train hub over here. But I'm thinking right in this little area, we can get a nice little small interchange. And we'll be able to flow a lot of traffic through here because we have a road connection here, which is nice, but that goes right into Bathurst Lake, which wouldn't be the best idea to get garbage trucks flowing through there, so that's why we'll have a highway connection. And then we can also get that highway connection to run through here as well. So I'm thinking just a small diamond interchange right in this little pocket right here, and then we can get a connection over this way, connection into here, which doesn't really go anywhere yet, but maybe we can even run a connection through this way as well. And then down south farther, because we could probably bridge this as well, and then get into the cargo train hub at a later time. So this is actually going to be beneficial for when we do our cargo train hub as well, because we'll have a connection out over this way. All right, so let's get a little diamond interchange going, and we'll just do this really quickly. So we'll just grab a pretty simple road. We'll go on straight road here, and elevated, and I think we said right about here, so let's page up to about 9. There we go. And pretty much I just want to go right across like that. It's about even, and we'll see if that's tall enough. That should be tall enough. We might need to adjust it ever so slightly more, but that's okay. And then what we'll do is we'll just come down to the ground here. So I'm gonna click home, and pretty much as soon as it bounces up like that is where I'm gonna click. So you see it's down to the ground. Whoops. Jeez, holy cow. So as soon as it bounces into the ground, so we'll just go back one, just like that. And then click home, same thing, bounces into the ground. There we go. So that's a pretty good little angle there. And then what we'll do is we'll just make it a quick little diamond, just like something like this. We're not going to really sink this one. This is going to be a bit more of an overpass. So I wonder if the garbage trucks are going to have difficulty with that though, so we might need to sink that down a little bit. But let's just continue with this road first. So we'll connect into here, about there, and then we'll do the same thing like we did with our first interchange. So what I'll do though is I'll make it a bit different, because I don't think the demand's going to be as high. So we'll get a little slip lane like that, and we have a connection there. And should I? Yeah, we might as well just get the slip lane in too. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, and then we'll just make sure that this can be a bit better of an angle here. So I guess it's the same kind of interchange that we built last episode, or earlier in the episode. So we got two nodes pretty close together here, so I'm just going to actually remove this node. There we go, and we're good over here. Sweet. So we'll just do something really quick here with the lane markers. Oh, whoa. I chose the wrong one there. Perfect. And then this guy goes here, 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 here. Alrighty. And we get some lanes like that. And there we go. So it's not the most efficient interchange, but it works for the amount of traffic that we'll have over here. And this should not be a light. Good thing I caught that. And I believe the other one's probably a light then too. So you can also do this and remove, just tell everyone to go, and then we don't need a crosswalk anywhere here. So I'm just going to go run back and do that really quick on this one. So we'll just make sure that we take the crosswalk off, tell everyone to go straight, and then there we go. And we got a yield sign. Okay, perfect. So we'll swing all the way back over to over here, And now we need to look at getting the arms of the interchange in, but sorry, actually, I guess I should just drag this out farther first. Perfect. Alrighty, so, yeah, I am concerned about garbage trucks trying to come off this, so I guess maybe we should look at lowering the highway a little bit. Oh darn, I should have clicked away first. We might have made an error. Oops. Apparently, I'm forgetting things with Move It today. Okay, that's pretty good. And then what we'll do is just grab here, and we'll lower them down. That's a lot better of a slope. Alrighty, and then we'll just use our network multi-tool. And we'll go from here, and we'll go about 4 back. That's a great grade. Okay, and we'll do the same thing. Alrighty, and then we're about here to here. Let's just slope this one out a little bit better. That's pretty good. I think we'll just need to do a bit more adjustment on this road. So we went out to here, so let's go from here to here, and here to here. All right, so we sure straighten that out. Now let's just add in the arms of the diamond interchange. Alrighty, so say you want to get off the highway here, you have enough space, so I think what we'll do is right about here, we'll just swing out and in like that, and then so we went where's that, two nodes wide, right? 2, yes, we'll connect in on the 3rd. We'll do the same thing, and, you know, a very basic diamond interchange. Get it? Okay, so let's upgrade the highway now. So we're going to do some lane mathematics here. Just going to 3 lanes on, 2 lanes in, plus 1 equals 3, 3 lanes, 1 off, 2, and then let's just readjust with Move It really quickly. Alrighty. Fantastic. So obviously there's more we can do here, especially with the node controller. We can say this one, I want to line up with this one. Oops. There we go. And same thing here. So this one I want to line up with this one. And we get some nice cleaner interchanges. And there we go. And there we go. We'll do the same thing over here. So just click the square. It works great for this little section, but where we have 3 lanes coming in and on, so I want this guy to line up with that guy, and then I want this guy to line up with that guy. Perfect. And then we can do some lane markings on this should we so choose, but I don't really have time today, so unfortunately we won't be able to do that. And we'll just get some sloping. So we'll go from here to here, enter, from here to here, enter, and as long as it's not a crazy slope, right, that's what matters. Fantastic. And then we'll just look at smoothing out the entire little interchange here. Well, let's actually just make that a bit bigger, and that should work out fantastically. Okay. Fantastic. So the next thing we're going to do is, well, if people are coming off here, they have to make a pretty big turn. So let's just, instead of switching everything up, let's just quickly add in a one-way road right here. And then over here as well. And then what we'll do is we will come through here. Yeah, I mean, this could easily be 3 lanes. So we could upgrade that in the future, but we won't right now. Let's give these dedicated turning lanes. Oh, and I forgot something. Whenever you do an interchange, always just make sure to do this so that cars know what they are doing. We don't need to here because we have the dedicated turning lanes. Yeah, so now we need the node controller. So the node controller here, we're just going to square it, and then we're going to back up these two right here. And then pretty much what we can do is we can just swing this out like that. That makes it a bit more even, and then we'll also bring this one back a little bit. So it makes the nodes look a lot more realistic. Swing that out, back it up, and swing this one out like that. Perfect. Okay, so that's a very basic diamond interchange. It's going to be really helpful throughout here. And I guess we should look at the slope here really quickly. Because we're going to be building... should it be over here? No, I don't think it should be here. This looks like it could be some prime residential area, but I'm thinking out along this section could be a bit better. That way garbage trucks can easily access the city this way. Okay, let's actually just look at the topography then. Oh, no, we did not choose the right spot. We could build it right over here, though. That lake would not be the cleanest thing in the world. Could also build it out over here. Yeah, because if we have this like nice, beautiful community, I don't think we should build the garbage processing area over here. I don't think it'd be the worst thing in the world if we squeeze it in over this way, though. So let's do that. Let's just grab our smoothing, or yeah, our leveling tool. So it looks like we'll have to level some out, but just realizing we should probably look at sloping this first. There we go. And we'll start with a nice little smooth. Alrighty. And then we'll move on to a bit of a level. So that should give us enough space. Fantastic, okay. And really quickly, I just realized I forgot to upgrade that bit. Alrighty, so now let's get a bit of a junction here. So we'll run with, we could just go straight, no, I don't think we can. I was thinking about the toll booths, but let's just grab this one. And we'll get that to connect up right here, about there, and then we'll get the toll booth. And pretty much the toll booth is just like a checkpoint. There we go. And let's just look at the topography really quickly again. Okay. So then we'll go with our industrial road, and we'll get a nice little break off right here, and then we'll continue it straight to about here. And pretty much what we can do is get the complex on this side, and then we'll get the support over here. So we'll get that nice little complex, and we'll get it on this side like so. Back it off one, and then we'll use move it to drag out ever so slightly to put there. And then now let's grab our parking lot. Now this is definitely owned all by the same either waste processing company or the municipality, so I don't think the fact that they look the same is the worst thing in the world. There's no gates on this side, right? They're all over here. Okay, so now let's grab this one, we'll connect that in, and yeah, there's no handicap parking on this one apparently. Okay, I was joking. We're gonna get that in. Okay, and let's lock that. And I think what we should do is maybe Just get a couple of more of these, and I think we should be good over here now. I think we can get one more in there. Okay. It's always a bit tricky because they're not the same sizes. They don't really snap in together well. Alrighty. Here we go. We got motorcycle parking. Okay, so now we need our support systems. So what we'll do here is we'll get... let's get the landfill in first. And I think what we'll do is we'll get the landfill right here. We'll get the recycling center over here. Now what I'm doing here is I'm using the recycling center as a bit of a attachment to the landfill. Alrighty, and then we'll get the waste processing over here, and then here, and then we'll get a couple parking lots over this way as well. Alright, we'll just back this up. And then maybe one parking lot right here. Okay, and then we'll take our trees, tap them in. And then this is gonna hide the ugly waste processing plant. Okay, so we got a nice little area over here which we could make into a park later on. But now that we've kind of done that, we can hope... Whoa, let's get out of here. What are we doing with this? There we go. We can hope that the plants will stop backing up all the time. And let's just go around and clean some of them up because I think... Oh, no, we'll just leave it. It's fine. Oh, water, actually, before I get the game simming. Aha, I'm remembering. Usually I forget about water. Okay, so we'll bring that through. Bring that right in. And that should be good. Alrighty. We'll wait for that to pop in. And we'll just open this window up and we'll look at our garbage. Yeah, I mean, seems pretty good with me. And we'll make money off of this automatically, which is nice. And this doesn't need to be a light, so let's just do that. And we don't need to give dedicated turning lanes either. Okay, yeah, look at all this. All the trucks are going out and about. Throw it to 3 speed really quickly. Yeah. So they're all going to the downtown, it looks like. Very helpful. And then some people are going this way over to Strathcona, which they have a couple routes to take if they choose. So that's good. I guess we should probably look at the speed limits on these roads. 100. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, so we got a new complex. Got a new complex all the way out over there. So I think we had another waste processing plant in here that was emptying. So we're good over here now. Okay. Was there any other ones that were emptying? I'll find them later on. That's okay. But we're going to head over this way to Riverside, where we had our old processing plant. It's right here. And really quickly before we do this, I'm going to show this that's happening. We're running out of metal again. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pause the game. We're going to bulldoze this. And so the city's given up this land. And what we're going to do is we're going to... the mining company bought it. And they're going to add in another rotary kiln right beside it. So this is going to really increase the amount of metal we can produce. Because this is the third one we have. Because we have a bit of a complex out over this way as well. Alrighty, so if I remember correctly, we were saying this was a bit of a park, right? So let's just make that a bit more of an extension of the park. So now that the mining company bought up this land, they decided that they would extend the park. Fantastic, okay. So hopefully that should help out as well. We might need to continue to add to our ore extraction as well, which would be a little frustrating. kind of running out of space. So hopefully this fixes itself soon. And then we might also look at moving the power plant relatively soon as well. Okay, so that was the majority of what I had planned to do today. And I don't think we're going to dive into here because we don't really have a ton of time. And then I don't want to get the factories in today because we need to get some better cargo support systems in. That's going to take a little bit of time. So I think we're going to end today's episode off with some residential expansion. And we're not going to do this area. This is going to be its own build. Oh, I forgot to connect up here. Whoopsies. So let's actually back this up to about there. Let's look at the topography. Perfect. Oh man, I thought I grabbed the picker. Okay, and topography please. So we're still going up, eh? So let's do that. So hopefully that will help us get in there properly. Looks like it will. And now we're on flat ground and we'll connect up right about there. Okay, so let's get that connection. Let's go ground level, please. And let's find that node right about here. Yeah, that's fine. We could connect right here though. It's a bit farther out. Okay, and let's just use the network multi-tool, make connection, because why not? And we'll just kind of readjust as needed. Yeah, I don't really love how that worked, so we'll just yeah, no, let's just do it ourselves. That didn't exactly make the nicest connection ever. I was hoping it'd be something more like that. Okay, so perhaps this should be ground level right through here. I don't mind this being elevated. Yeah, but right through here is fine, and then we'll just use the node controller to fix this node. And it should be a middle node. There we go. And this can be, I think we're gonna have to make it like a middle node and then remake it a custom node. Oh no, okay. We're just gonna stay like that. That's okay. And then we'll just grab our, what's this called? Slope mode again. Holy cow! And we'll set a slope down to about here. Whoa, eh? That was a lot deeper than I was expecting it to be. Okay, that's fine though. And we'll just grab the smoothing tool and we'll just smooth out this whole area here. Look at that, people are already using this area to connect in. Okay, something is happening with these nodes. I'm gonna pause the game here. We're just gonna delete those. And we'll get another connection in. All right. So hopefully that works for us. Let's just fix this really quickly too. Whoa, here we are. And we'll slope it down to here. Just level it out a little bit. And I won't worry too much about right here, but I'll take it. I'll make that sloped anyways, because just in case we forget, you know. Okay, but it turns out that this is pretty nice. The garbage trucks aren't having that much difficulty going. We have tons of clearance, so I'm just gonna lower this a bit more. Let's just make sure we grab just those. Lower to touch. Okay, fantastic. Got a bit of an autosave. And yeah, I mean, this turned out pretty well. We still have some garbage backup, but that might be cemeteries, so we'll leave it there. But we have a bit of time for some residential to add in. Yeah, it is cemeteries. I'll deal with those off camera. But we have a bit of time, so I think what I'll do is I'll just add in a bit of residential right through here. think it'd be really nice to own or rent a condo overlooking the baseball diamond. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to add in a bit of a condo right through here. A little condo complex, I guess. We won't do anything on that side. But let's just add in. Should it all be like that? Or maybe we turn zoning off. Yeah, let's try and tweak the zoning a little bit. I wouldn't mind houses there. If we turn them off here, there's no point, so put them back. We could set the priority to newer roads. Yeah, there we go. Now we get some bigger condos off of this little area here. Whoops. Turn that off. Make this a bit of a walking path. That's going to be a bit too complicated. So we'll get some condos right in front of that. And looks like the zoning messed up as soon as a building went in. Okay, that should work. We'll get some more condos right through here. And this is probably going to be the limit of the height on this side. But let's get a couple of storefronts right through here. Let's get a house right over here, this side maybe. Yeah, look at this, it's all messing up. Actually, let's not get anything right here. And then we'll get some condos. Whoa, what the heck is happening? This is wild. Okay, well that should be fine. And then we'll just get some path connections in. Let's turn off our guidelines. Just like that. Then we'll get in another path. Oh, I guess we can't really. Because everything is messing up. What the heck is happening? It looks like the district is all off too, so we'll just have to change the theme up. So we're in the theme for Holly District. We'll enable it. Do that. Perfect. We'll back out of there. And then we'll delete the European style buildings. Okay, well, it's working now. It's okay. It doesn't really matter. It's just a tiny little residential area. Oh, really quickly before I forget, we're going to turn on policies for here, and we're going to slide over to high-rise ban. Okay, some errors occurred, but that's probably just because of the theme that was happening, and the fact that we've been messing with the zoning. Okay, yeah, this is all messed up. Let's call a bit of a mulligan on this, and now that we've done that, we can put the road back in. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll just that works. Why was it all messing up in the first place? Okay. That should be fine. I just want to get a pathway through here, really. So that's all I really care about. I just want a pathway. Perfect. And this is we're gonna lose this building. So I might as well delete it now. And we're gonna lose building there too. So I guess this might as well just be a condo then. And then let's try to get a pathway right through here because of the bus stop. What the heck's happening, Steven? Okay, right about there. Okay, and let's make it a non-tree path. Okay, so we'll wait for this to pop up, and everything should be fine. we'll finish off this little build with another pathway right through here. Go right down the middle, like so. And I guess that could have been a tree line path. And then we'll get some more high rises right through here. It's probably going to be it for the high rises. On this side, it's more because of the tram line that we're going to have high rises over here, and then the baseball diamond as well. I think we'll really taper off down this way. So let's just grab the road really quickly because we are done for today's episode, but I'll just drag this across so that we can kind of get some views on what might happen in the future. This is a pretty major road. Okay, we'll get this to connect in. There we go. And let's get this to connect in for sure. And then I don't know about the rest, so perhaps what we'll do is we'll do that. Oh, our guidelines aren't on. I was wondering why things were so weird. Be a bit of a park here or something like that. And then we'll look at splitting the difference. Okay, and we won't be able to get anything down there. All right, so it looks like we have our grid already planned out for future residential expansion in this area, which, you know, it doesn't have to be right away. It can be, you can do something later on down the line. So hope you liked today's episode, folks. Let's go out to one of our complexes. We got this one, which is pretty cool. It works, you know. It's got a little story too with the landfill. Then we got this one all the way over here, which is also pretty nice. And, you know, having two on either end of the city is going to be really helpful when we're trying to, you know, because the garbage trucks can come at it from both sides. Anyways, hope that made sense. Hope you have a great Friday, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your weekend too. And don't forget, GeoGuessr video sometime this weekend. Talk to you soon. Peace out.